What's going on? This your boy CJ Goodfellow back on the boxing grind, back at the boxing clinic, you dig, and afternoon grind. We still talking that boxing, and apparently, Eddie Hearn and Shelly Finkel, and left with positive vibes after meeting to discuss Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua fight, and now that Eddie Hearn has went back to Joshua, now it's Eddie Hearn, he's changing the tune, now Wilder's asking for 50-50. Oh, Wilder can't dictate where this fight happens. Anthony Joshua is, expressing those same words. And I agree, Deontay Wilder shouldn't be demanding a 50-50 split in this fight. Joshua brings way more fanfare, especially if they fight in the UK. He brings 2 belts to the table. Wilder brings 1. And I don't think he's in a position to ask for a 50-50 fight. And it will seem like he's like trying to price himself off. If he's stern on that 50-50, then, the fight's not going to happen. He's not doing everything in his power to compromise to make the fight happen, because at the end of the day, life goes on for Anthony Joshua. He going to go back to $20 million paydays, and Wilder going to go back to $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, $1, 2, $3 million paydays at the most. And, that is what it is, man. Wilder got to be smart in this situation. He's a little bit older than Joshua. And you got to compromise, man. Like I said, I'm never going to fake the funk with y'all. I'm going to call it straight up the board, straight up and down. And, I asked, was telling Triple G he need to compromise to make big fights happen. The same thing for Deontay Wilder. You can't come in here and demand a 50-50 fight and all these concessions, and you want to have to fight United States, and you want to dictate where it's going to happen if that's the truth. And I think it is the truth, because I heard him saying on 7-8 Sports TV interview that he wanted the 50-50 split, because Anthony Joshua already don't want to fight you. So you got to make the deal worth his while. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that don't need you. You need your Anthony Joshua. Let's just keep it real. Joshua got a whole bunch of fans that's gonna follow him regardless if he fights you or not. And the majority of Joshua fans don't want to see the Deontay Wilder fight. Let's keep it real. They don't want to see it. So if he don't fight Deontay Wilder, that won't be the end of the world for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua will continue to move on and make those $20 million paydays with or without Deontay Wilder or Joseph Parker. He has other options. They already know they don't want to take the Deontay Wilder fight. So when Wilder was, making the demands on, his manager on his behalf of his advisor, Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel, when they trying to get him a fair deal, that wasn't going to happen. As soon as Eddie Hearn probably heard the deal, he probably was like, okay, yeah, that's a solid deal. Take it back to Joshua. He already know what Joshua was going to say. Joshua don't want the fight. Let's keep it real. Eddie Hearn don't want the fight. So they basically joined at the hip when they could make a decision. So Eddie Hearn, knowing he got that little offer or whatever the demands was from Deontay Wilder, he knew that wasn't going to fly, because he makes the final decision, not Anthony Joshua. He tells Joshua what to do and how to go about it. And he knew Joshua wasn't going to accept that deal. And this fight is not going to happen anytime soon, in my opinion, because there's no pressure on Anthony Joshua to make the fight happen. It's not like paydays not going to stop coming. It's not like fans not going to watch Anthony Joshua if he don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. And the reason why fans don't want to see Joshua and Wilder is the simple fact that fans don't want to be wrong. They don't want to be wrong, and they don't want to have to crown Deontay Wilder the #1 heavyweight in the world after ridiculing him and talking all that crap, calling him Beyonce Wilder, calling him windmill, calling him this, calling him that. They don't want to come to grips that they was wrong. Let's just keep it real. They don't want to say, oh, okay, we was wrong. Deontay Wilder legit. So they rather just Joshua not fight him, because they know it's a real true chance that Deontay Wilder ices Anthony Joshua, because they know deep in their heart Anthony Joshua is not better, or at least that much better than Deontay Wilder. They probably about even, and whoever lands the first significant punch, may win. But, Joshua saying, I slept fire, why do you, I do that? At the end of the day, they want the Tyson Fury fight. They want him to get in shape. That's the big money fight they want. And they're not even, they don't care about fighting Deontay Wilder. He told you himself. He said, I don't care. I'll fight him when I'm ready 1-2 years down the road. The only reason they want to fight Tyson Fury is because it's a handicap. I keep saying that. Handicap is he's out of shape. He's been out of the ring 2 years. And they running to fight him because that's a fight that the Brits want to see, and that's the fight that brings a lot of money. And, Tyson Fury is handicapped. He fat, out of shape, and been out the ring 2 years. And he's stupid enough to hop back in the ring with Joshua because he ain't had no cash flow coming in. So, because Joshua's going to take advantage of that. And once he beats him, then you know, he going to be able to offer 80-20 splits to all the rest of the champions. And he don't have to fight the rest of the champions. They don't rank the champions. He don't have to be the mandatory. Deontay Wilder got to be his mandatory. So he can live his career and never fight Deontay Wilder, and y'all just going to act like it never happened. You know, if he beats Tyson Fury, he's going to be best thing to slice bread. And, you know, Deontay Wilder is not going to get that fight. So he's just going to be the heavyweight champion of America and just, you know, try to build off that. And try to make fights with Joseph Parker and get 2 belts and just, you know, reign in America. Because I'm telling you, you know, if Joshua was able to get Tyson Fury in the ring and beat him in shape, out of shape, in rhythm, out of rhythm, in sync, out of sync, it's over with, man. He ain't going to look back. You know, he ain't coming to America. You know, he ain't going to try to fight Wilder. So Wilder need to try to get that fight non-compromised. But just a brief negotiation update. We going